Here inside Madison Square Garden with the man who said, don't be so fast to think it's going to be Villanova and Duke fighting for the right to cut down the nets out of the East region, Vern Lundquist. Vern, you said the best part of the tournament is you never know what's going to happen. Here you are, 4 teams left that when we talked to Greg Gard earlier this week, all of them really good on defense. That counts this weekend.
Oh, yes, and it counted last week.
Yeah.
And you've got 4 teams here who rely on that. I'm smiling when you mentioned Villanova and Duke. We were in New York on Selection Sunday and the day after, and I cut out the headlines from the back pages of both the Daily News and the Post, and it was, oh yeah, I've got them.
Okay.
I brought them back with me, just to look at them and say, sometimes all of us are not so smart.
That's
And, there was an assumption here that it was a dramatic matchup with Villanova and Duke. And instead we've got Wisconsin, Florida, Baylor, South Carolina, which to me, it's not probably the most romantic regional, but it's the most intriguing in many ways because any one of the 4 could come out of here, any 2 of the 4.
So you saw Wisconsin up close recently. You now have an idea what this team is capable of. What did you see last weekend in Buffalo that makes you think, hey, they may have a shot coming out of here this weekend?
Well, I thought great senior leadership. Nigel Hayes was steady throughout and made a brilliant play on the reverse to go ahead. But beyond that, I thought Greg Gard did a great job with Happ and Koenig in foul trouble of milking minutes out of them and having them both ready when it really counted. I must tell you, when I saw Koenig go down and sit for 8 minutes, I thought Villanova was going to take this, and they kept it close, and then did such a great job at the end of it. And how about Vito Brown's version of the one shining moment?
You like that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. It was a wonderful way for us to come on the air. I didn't know we were going to do that. and he had a real quality to his voice. I told Craig laughingly, I mean, you can do that once, but I told Craig Silver, our producer, we ought to talk to the guys who are going to do the Final Four, and if Wisconsin were to get there, they ought to use that, absolutely.
I don't want to scoop our own video that's coming out later, but he may or may not make an appearance in something else that Jerry's working on. Last one, I'll let you go since the team is practicing behind us. The Garden. What's the coolest thing you've seen here? And maybe we'll see something really cool that eclipses that this weekend. What's the coolest thing?
Well, I wasn't here, but the thing I remember forever was Bill Raftery and Sean McDonough doing a 6 overtime game here. And
Big East tournament?
Yeah, Big East tournament. I've been here. I've done many, many games here. It's always special. I in my office at home in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, I've got a shot right out here at center court of Doc Rivers and me. We were doing the NBA together and had the old-time photographer for the Garden take an 8x10, and that is very prominently. It's the goal of every team to get to play here. I think it's also a goal of every broadcaster to get to do a game here. So we're all thrilled to be back.
Well, special for you. It's been special for me to talk to you, not just once, but twice this
Thanks,
tournament.
Chris.
Have a great weekend, and thanks again for your time.
Enjoy yourself. Thank you.